What's up, peeps?
Hello.
Back. I got a package in the mail that I'm excited about.
She's very excited. Very, very.
So let's get right into it.
Okay.
Okay. You open.
Well, do you want... It's a very big box.
It's huge.
I'll show you. Oh, if I can pick it up. See? It's big.
It's huge.
Big, big.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. You can cover that up then.
I've seen these a lot, different styles of them, but I've never got to it in time before they sold out. But this time I made it.
She made it.
I made it. I'm happy. I made it.
It is aggravating when you try to get something and you just missed it. And she's like, oh man, I almost had it. And then I get to looking and seeing if I can find it somewhere. And then I get to finding other things.
It's really neat though. It's really big.
Ooh, we got another big box inside the box. Okay, excuse me. I'm going to pour this out.
This is from, what's it say? Beast? I can't remember. Beastmaster?
Beast Kingdom.
Beast Kingdom. Liz, who made it?
I'm shaking.
It's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
Be easy with it.
They got it boxed up good.
They had it boxed in a box, in a box. 2 boxes.
Well, I can't show you this box because it'll give it away. Or do you want me to show the box?
No, just put it out.
Okay.
Just open it.
Back. I've got my orders to just open it. Oh. You kids, don't do this without parent supervision. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for me too sometimes.
I'm very supervision.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to dump again.
Oh no. No, it's impossible.
Well, it's styrofoam.
You opened it upside down.
Oh.
What was good though is now it's right side up.
It's okay. No, see? I meant to do that.
Oh yeah. I bet.
Yeah, see? Okay.
Oh, the styrofoam's too.
Y'all might could guess what it might could be.
Probably.
Oh. See, we got the styrofoam now. Okay.
Pretty big.
Beast Kingdom.
That we need Jeopardy music. Right here.
We need what?
Jeopardy music. Just waiting.
Japanese?
Jeopardy.
Oh. I thought she said Japanese music. I didn't know.
I'm just waiting.
Da na 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 na. That music?
Uh-huh.
Da na 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 na.
I'm glad they wrapped it good, but I'm not glad. It's taking too long.
Okay.
Open it.
I'm trying.
Oh, it's wrapped up.
Oh goodness, more wrapping. Oh,
Wait, here.
oh, it's so cute. What's this? of weight.
The stand.
Here's a stand. See the stand?
Cute.
Is this glass?
Yes.
No.
Well, ceramic, I think. Same thing. Here, look.
Okay. Ta-da!
Ain't it cute?
It's heavy.
Wait, where's his flower?
Oh, yeah.
On his head.
Huh? The what?
His flower is in the box.
Oh.
In the way.
Okay. Well, this is the first part of it. I gotta fix it now. And there's the back.
That's so cute.
Okay.
Wait, is his ear chipped? How's it look?
I don't think. This. It's got styrofoam.
Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay.
Okay.
It was put in there pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this goes like this.
Yes.
There. Okay. And then, oh, we've got her little flower that goes in.
Yes.
His flower.
Stick to the boy.
He is.
What's the magnet?
I
Other
was going to
side.
say, which side?
Other side. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's neat. And it also comes
There's only
with its own little
certificate.
yeah.
There was
Yeah.
only 3,000 made, I believe.
So this one, certificate of authenticity, how do you say that? 2019 out of 3,000. That's the number. And what is the MC031 item? And then that's the number.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
What's his?
Authenticity. How to get it right.
Yeah.
And look at the
That's
little
so
lady.
cute.
So I'll pick him back it up.
It's a little shorter than I thought, but that's so cute.
Okay. Now I'm going to put the little leg. Aloha.
Yeah, over the ears. Around the head.
Well, how am I supposed to get over the ears? Okay, it stretches. I think it stretched. Oh,
There you go.
And this, see, it's a little magnet. Because I was trying to put it over here and it wasn't going. So she said wrong side. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Don't drop it.
I'm not. But it goes right there. See?
What's in here?
How cute is that?
I love it.
It's pretty heavy too.
What's the plaque say on the front?
It says Lilo and Stitch.
Cute.
And it says Stitch. And it says it's got the limited edition 2019-3000 Disney. So it has that on it there too, so that on the front there.
Cute. Yeah, this one I think was made in 2019. So, but I found it in 2022.
Well, I mean, which number is it? Is it the 31?
It might be, I don't know. I'm not sure. This one is an older one.
Yeah, because the newer ones are way harder to find. Okay, I don't know.
Oh. No.
But that's
It
pretty
says
neat.
putting that thing 1,000. 3,000.
That's 3,000. You said there's only 3,000
So,
made?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's right.
So this
That's
is
right.
2019 of 3,000.
Yeah.
Not the year 2019. No. Now that we got that situated.
This one might have been made last year. I don't think it's this year's. But they're still here.
We're going to have to knock down a wall and make her room bigger.
Huh?
To put all her sketch stuff.
They're still here.
But hey, that's what makes her happy.
I like it.
So that makes me happy. You can see her shirt and her necklace she's got on now. And Ohana.
Shoes on too.
Yeah, she does. Faring shoes.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
Now I found where to put it.
Mm-hmm. Very cute.
I like it.
It is heavy. Okay.
Okay.
Is that all?
We can go see who put it down.
It's okay.
It is cute. Okay. That's it. That was my find for the day. I guess we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.